Good morning. Engine bay stripped. I'm about to just go to the parts store now and get some degreaser, and we'll push this bad boy outside and start cleaning it. Beautiful sunny day. First time it's getting sun. Actually, what I might do real quick is just pull these strut brace caps off. Just leave the nuts on there, that way I can sand back up here as well. So I'll pull that off for you guys real quick. Just put some plastic washes underneath just to keep it off the paint. That way when I do scrape it back, I don't know, maybe there's no dirt or something, I don't know. But I'll definitely put some new washes on there. A plastic or rubber washer on here whenever I get it painted, and put the strut brace back on just so I don't run into this. And then once we start putting everything back in the engine bay, I'll just tape everything up. So that's that. Let's go to Repco and get some degreaser. Alright, so I was gonna film actually going and grabbing this stuff from Repco, but are super cheap, but I kind of went overboard. So there's 20 cans per box. I may have gone just a little bit overboard, and then got some sandpaper and stuff down there. So yeah, you can see it was a little too much for me to carry and film at the same time. So I'll get this unloaded, we'll get the car out, and we'll start cleaning this bad boy up. And there we go. First time she's out in the sun for a long time. For the uninitiated, those bags hold the wiring looms. That way they don't get, or the wiring harness, that way they don't get wet. So I've got a couple bags around. So yeah, let me just go get some degreaser, we'll get cracking. Like I said, I went a little overboard. Alright, so I'll probably go get my tripod, set the camera up, and I'm just gonna spray the crap out of all this. 25 cans of degreaser will get you. Main point of this was just to get as much of the dirt and grime as I could off, so that way when I sand and paint, I'm not just washing and moving the grit and the dirt around. When I'm sanding it, I'm actually just pulling the paint off instead of you know, dirt. So I think it's come up all right. I'm like able to wipe the wipe the chassis rail, and it's not like coming onto my hand, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, now I just need to move it back inside, sand it all up, and we're off to paint. Alright, so I'm not quite done with the degreaser. My power steering decided to puke up all over the driveway while I was trying to get the car in. So now I've got to redo that little bit, which isn't too bad, and then just finish pushing it back. So maybe it's more than 25. So I decided to go ahead and try and do some rust elimination as well. That's the hood hinge that was all rusty, so I just wire wheeled it back. I still got the other one to do, so I'll just do that one and film it for you guys as well. But it's come up pretty good. I'm happy with that. And as you can see, it was definitely just surface rust, like it's just perfect metal underneath, so we'll do the other side. Alright, hopefully the wire wheel doesn't throw too much on the lens, but that's what I'm attacking. Hopefully that's picking it up. It's pretty bright outside. But back to bare metal. I hit like a couple of little random spots every now and then where I saw some little bits of surface rust. All we've got to do now is sand everything else back, which I can do in the garage. So I'll just finish letting this dry, and then I'll push the car back in and start sanding. Alright, so I just got a call from Michael. He said he's gonna go to the track and try and run this 9 Operation Trojan Horse. Traffic is like super bad, so I'll meet him there at the track. I am still in traffic. It is not fun. The stickers on the back of the slicks on very quickly. Hello, princess.
Hey, how you going?
Traffic was terrible, man. It was terrible.
Miscommunication, man.
Nah, it's all good, bro.
Misunderstood.
Don't worry, don't worry. It looks good on the Mickeys.
It doesn't look too bad.
You done a pass yet?
Yeah.
What'd you do? 60, yeah?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I've learnt now. So, tire pressures cold were 22 and 18.
Yeah.
Now that they're hot, they were like 24 and 20. Conpili and Mick Mantle.
Plenty to go less.
Pretty high.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got plenty to go down.
Come back now, and now that it's hot, just drop it down to
18?
20 and 17.
Yeah.
So I've taken a few PSI out.
Yeah.
But basically, launch control took off, But then as I went to feather it, got a lot of grip with the mic ears, it sort of just went, not bog, but just took off, pumped it second gear, third gear, shifting at 8, about 119 mile half track now.
That's pretty fucking quick.
Last time we were here, 108.
Yeah, wow.
So I was pedaling the shit out of first and second. It's just practice, man.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Finally made it after sitting in traffic for like legitimately an hour. And I see a Supra.
We've got milk crates in the fucking front seats. Come on, bro, you gotta finish that one. I said to you guys last week. $1 a day, they come closest you cars every day.
Dude, look at the dish on this thing. Like, my hand is not small. That is massive.
So you can run.
That is insane.
Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so at all. No, I think so.
It's like another Aussie legend right here, the RX-3.
If I get any young, I try to young all the young, grab all the young people.
So sick.
57, so you're all right, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Aborted the run.
The drag strip is a cruel mistress. Very, very cruel mistress. Yeah, he just couldn't put a run together. He got locked out of gears. At least he didn't get kicked out. He can go back, but that's racing.
I decided to go ahead and start sanding back the paint in the engine bay. So I've just gone and basically rubbed it all back to metal, and yeah, we'll get this all painted up. I also think I've changed my mind on the color, as I'll just go KH2 gloss inside the engine bay, so it'll pretty much just match the outside of the car on the engine bay side, and then yeah, I can just kind of go from there.
Can't wait. It should look pretty sick. I'll be able to just get this little bit finished and we'll send it off to paint. One thing before we kind of get into this, we hit 20,000 subscribers, so I'm stoked. That's awesome. But I'm gonna do things probably a little differently, because instead of going and doing, yeah, I don't know, some giveaway or something like that, what I kind of want to do is give back. And what I mean by that is, a while back when I first started my channel, well, when I first started uploading to the channel, because I've had it for a while, there was a guy named Nelson that was following all the videos and stuff that I was uploading, and you know, trying to keep me motivated to get better. And I think it was just after the Lambo kill video. In the end of one of his videos, it was like at the very end, but at the time, like 97 subs, I was just over the moon by it. So what I'll do is I'll play you that clip real quick, and then talk about two other creators that really kind of I draw inspiration from, or that motivate me, you know, to keep going.
So guys, before I sign off for the channel, I wanted to tell you guys just to take a look at someone's channel. His channel is called It's Cardo 1987. Now he has got a 600 horsepower R32 GTR. It looks stock from the outside. It's a sleeper. It's got a single turbo conversion on the stock bottom end. It is an absolute beast. He just took on a Lamborghini Huracan and absolutely milked it. And he's been doing all sorts of events and all sorts of stuff, and he's trying to get this channel going. He's currently got 96 subscribers as of the time I'm making this video.
So for one, thank you, Nelson, and two, make sure you guys go check him out. He's a pretty awesome car vlogger from South Africa. His channel's really starting to come into its own. He's been doing a few features, few reviews, and really showing off the culture and car scene out in South Africa. So yeah, check him out. Second person that I want to talk about is my buddy Rhys. So you would have seen him in a few videos. You would have definitely seen me talking about him in a few videos. The whole Machina Magica thing is because of him. Been into filming for quite a while. Hasn't really had a YouTube channel, but he started one up. Just like the quality of content that he creates and puts together, like I'm constantly learning off him how to do things, how not to do things. Quick clip from him, and thanks, man. So the last one is another Aussie channel. He's basically, I'd like to call him kind of the Aussie version of Godzilla. So he's got a GTST, constantly working on it, constantly putting up really informational tech videos. Name is Tangle01. I've actually met up with him here in Sydney not too long ago, caught up for a beer, and definitely making some plans to go up, and because he does like drifting and circuit work, so I want to go up to Queensland and actually have a lap around Queensland Raceway with him, because that'd be kind of out of my element, right in his, but I'd have a faster car, so I think it'd be a pretty interesting little match. That is gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for 20K. See you at 50. If you're new to the channel, click subscribe and the notification bell, and definitely check out all the links and stuff in the description. There's a Facebook group, join that, keep up to date. I haven't really been too active in there, so it's probably my fault, but been pretty busy. The Cootamundra video is coming out. Be patient, it's coming.